Imagine a future where your car emits nothing more than water. Sounds like a dream, doesn't it? We're all aware of the environmental challenges posed by our current modes of transportation. Fossil fuels, carbon emissions, air pollution. It's a list that doesn't seem to end. But what if there was a solution? A way to revolutionize how we traverse our world without leaving a carbon footprint. Enter hydrogen cars. Could hydrogen cars be the answer to our environmental woes? Stay tuned to find out. Before we delve into the potential of hydrogen cars, we need to understand what powers them: hydrogen fuel cells. Imagine a sandwich. A hydrogen fuel cell in its simplest form is like a sandwich with two slices of bread, the anode and cathode, and a filling, the electrolyte. But instead of cheese or ham, we're dealing with hydrogen and oxygen. Intriguing, isn't it? In the first slice of bread, or the anode, hydrogen gas is introduced. This hydrogen gas, being the sociable element it is, doesn't stay as it is for long. It's broken down into electrons and protons. This breakdown happens because of a catalyst, a substance that speeds up the reaction, much like a pinch of yeast that gets your dough to rise. Now we have an army of positively charged protons and negatively charged electrons. The protons, being the well-behaved particles they are, take the straightforward path through the electrolyte, our sandwich filling, to the other side, the cathode. The electrons, however, they're a bit more adventurous. They take the scenic route, moving around the electrolyte and creating a flow of electricity. This is the electricity that powers the car. At the cathode, the second slice of bread, the protons, electrons, and oxygen from the air combine to form water. Yes, water, the only byproduct of this entire process, making hydrogen fuel cells a remarkably clean energy source. So in this sandwich of a fuel cell, the hydrogen is the energy source, the catalyst is the spark that sets everything in motion, and the result is electricity to power your car and water vapor that harmlessly disperses into the air. This transformative process from hydrogen to electricity is efficient, silent, and most importantly, clean. It's a dance of elements that takes place in the heart of every hydrogen car, a dance that could potentially revolutionize our transportation system. In essence, hydrogen fuel cells allow us to harness the energy of hydrogen in a clean and efficient manner. Now that we've grasped the science behind hydrogen fuel cells, it's time to explore their potential in powering our vehicles. Let's begin with the environmental benefits. Hydrogen cars emit nothing but water vapor from their tailpipes. Yes, you heard that right. Instead of spewing out harmful gases like carbon dioxide, they produce something as harmless and natural as water. This stands in stark contrast to traditional combustion engines, which are major contributors to air pollution and climate change. Moreover, hydrogen fuel can be sourced from a variety of raw materials, including renewable energy sources like solar and wind, making it a sustainable fuel option. With more and more countries investing in renewable energy infrastructure, hydrogen production could become even greener in the future. But let's not stop there. The benefits of hydrogen cars extend beyond their zero tailpipe emissions. Hydrogen fuel cells are also more energy efficient than traditional combustion engines. They convert a higher percentage of their fuel's energy into power for the car, meaning less energy is wasted and more is used to get you where you need to go. Add in the fact that hydrogen fuel cell vehicles can be refueled in minutes, similar to conventional cars, and you start to see a compelling case for this technology. The convenience factor is a significant advantage over electric cars, which can take hours to charge. However, as with any emerging technology, there are challenges to overcome. The infrastructure needed to support a hydrogen-powered future is still in its infancy, and the cost of hydrogen cars remains high. But with continued research, development, and investment, these obstacles can be overcome. In conclusion, the eco-friendly nature of hydrogen cars, coupled with their efficiency and convenience, could make them a significant player in the future of transportation. As we strive towards a greener, more sustainable world, hydrogen-powered vehicles may well be the key to driving the green transition forward. The eco-friendly nature of hydrogen cars could make them a key player in the future of transportation. Hydrogen cars are not just a concept, they're already on our roads. Consider Toyota's Mirai, launched back in 2015. This sleek, futuristic vehicle runs on hydrogen fuel cells and emits nothing but water vapor. The Mirai can travel up to 300 miles on a single tank of hydrogen and takes only about 5 minutes to refuel. It's a testament to how far we've come in making hydrogen-powered transportation a reality. Then there's the Honda Clarity Fuel Cell, another shining example of a hydrogen car in action. This vehicle offers a smooth, quiet ride and has a range of 365 miles. outpacing many of its electric counterparts. Hyundai is also contributing to the hydrogen revolution with its Nexo SUV. The Nexo boasts a range of 380 miles, and it refuels in just 5 minutes. What's more, it's equipped with an air purification system that filters and cleans the air as it drives, effectively removing particulate matter from the environment. These vehicles are not only reducing carbon emissions, but are also challenging the performance of traditional cars. They're proving that eco-friendly doesn't mean compromising on power or convenience. In the commercial transportation sector, hydrogen is making waves too. Companies like Nikola Motor are developing hydrogen-powered trucks, aiming to revolutionize the long-haul trucking industry. These trucks can travel up to 750 miles on a single refuel and produce zero emissions, providing a cleaner, greener alternative to diesel. These real-world examples of hydrogen cars and trucks are not anomalies, they're harbingers of the future. They're showing us that sustainable, zero-emission transportation is not only feasible, it's here, and it's performing. These vehicles are paving the way for a greener future, one where our roads are dominated by clean, efficient, and sustainable hydrogen-powered transportation. And as more automakers and industries adopt this technology, we're likely to see a significant reduction in our carbon footprint. These real-world examples prove that hydrogen cars are more than just a pipe dream. For hydrogen cars to become mainstream, we need more than just the cars themselves. We need an entire infrastructure that supports this innovative transportation mode, and that infrastructure begins with hydrogen production. Hydrogen is plentiful, but it doesn't exist on its own in nature. It's usually combined with other elements like oxygen to make water. To use hydrogen as a fuel, we need to separate it from these other elements, a process that requires energy. Currently, the most common method of hydrogen production is through natural gas reforming, a process that, while efficient, still relies on fossil fuels. However, there are greener methods on the horizon, such as electrolysis powered by renewable energy sources. Once we have the hydrogen, we need a way to get it into the cars. That's where hydrogen refueling stations come into play. These stations are similar to traditional petrol stations, but they're designed to safely store and dispense hydrogen. Right now, the number of these stations is limited, especially when compared to traditional petrol stations. But as demand for hydrogen cars grows, we can expect to see more of these stations popping up. Building this infrastructure won't be easy. It will require significant investment and cooperation between governments, businesses, and communities. It also presents a bit of a chicken and egg problem. We need the infrastructure to support the cars, but we need the cars to justify the infrastructure. Yet, despite these challenges, building the infrastructure for hydrogen cars presents a tremendous opportunity. It's an opportunity to create jobs, stimulate economic growth, and drive innovation. And most importantly, it's an opportunity to make a meaningful impact in our fight against climate change. So yes, building the infrastructure for hydrogen cars is a challenge, but it's a challenge worth taking on. It's a challenge that could pave the way for a greener, cleaner, and more sustainable future. And isn't that something worth striving for? Transitioning to hydrogen cars could accelerate our shift towards a greener future. Just imagine a world where our vehicles emit nothing more harmful than water vapor. That's the potential of hydrogen cars. Hydrogen cars are more than just a novel idea. They have the potential to be a significant part of the solution to our global climate crisis. These vehicles produce zero tailpipe emissions, which is a stark contrast to our current gasoline and diesel-powered vehicles that spew out a cocktail of harmful pollutants. By adopting hydrogen cars on a large scale, we could drastically reduce our carbon emissions and make a positive impact on our climate. But the benefits of hydrogen cars extend beyond just their environmental impact. Driving the green transition forward with hydrogen cars could stimulate innovation and economic growth. As we shift towards this new technology, we'll need to develop and refine the infrastructure to support it. That means new hydrogen production facilities, refueling stations, and of course the vehicles themselves. This isn't just about creating a few jobs, it's about fostering an entirely new industry. It's about sparking a wave of innovation as we engineer solutions to the challenges that come with this transition. Think of the potential for technological advancements, the opportunities for skilled workers, and the economic growth that could come from embracing hydrogen cars. But let's not forget, this transition won't just be handed to us. It will require investment, dedication, and a commitment to overcome the challenges ahead. It will require us to embrace change, to think outside the box, and to work together towards a common goal. hydrogen cars could be a game changer in our fight against climate change. As we look to the future, let's remember that the decisions we make today will shape the world of tomorrow. Let's choose to drive the green transition forward, one hydrogen car at a time. The potential of hydrogen cars is immense, and the journey has just begun. As we've traversed through the landscapes of our discussion today, we've uncovered the notable potential of hydrogen cars. At its core, it's a simple idea: harnessing the power of the most abundant element in the universe, hydrogen. Yet this simple idea could radically alter our future, revolutionizing the way we think about transportation and reshaping our path towards a greener future. We've explored the science behind hydrogen fuel cells, a technology that could potentially redefine clean energy. It's a system that only emits water vapor, making it an exceptional alternative to fossil fuels. These fuel cells are not just a concept, they're a reality. They're powering vehicles on our roads today, and the number of hydrogen cars is growing. We've looked at real-world examples of hydrogen-powered vehicles, from sleek sedans to heavy-duty trucks. These vehicles are not just prototypes, they're functional, practical, and efficient. They're proof that green technology can coexist with performance and convenience. But this green transition is not without its challenges. It requires a robust infrastructure to support the widespread adoption of hydrogen cars. Hydrogen fueling stations need to be as commonplace as traditional gas stations. It's a challenge, yes, but it's also an opportunity. An opportunity to build a new, cleaner infrastructure from the ground up. The potential of hydrogen cars is not just about revolutionizing transportation, it's about driving the green transition forward. It's about reducing our carbon footprint, cleaning up our air, and making our cities more livable. It's about making a tangible difference in our fight against climate change. The road to a cleaner, more sustainable world could well be paved with hydrogen. It's a journey that's just beginning, and it's a journey we all need to be a part of. If you're as excited about this journey as we are, we invite you to join us. Let's continue exploring the future of transportation together. Let's continue pushing for a greener, cleaner world. Let's continue driving the green transition forward. The road to a cleaner, more sustainable world could well be paved with hydrogen. If you're excited about this journey, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the future of transportation.